What's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today we're going to talk about the deadline day that we did have yesterday. Normally I would obviously do it yesterday because it was deadline day, but then as I'll be talking about something else and something else will be announced. And also I did go to watch Birmingham versus Blackburn yesterday, so I wouldn't have had the time. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and it'll mean a lot if we do reach that. So before we carry on with today's video, I have a sponsor to talk about. I am now officially sponsored by W Energy. So W Energy is an energy drink brand that tries to help you whether you're trying to regain energy after doing a sport or trying to focus when it's gaming. W Energy can help you with that without getting any sugar crashes, any jitters, anything like that. They do have a wide variety of flavours, which is on the screen right now, and it is such a good energy drink brand compared to other energy drinks, and it is more healthier, and I do highly recommend it. If you do consider buying some of their products, make sure to use code CHILL19 at the checkout to get 10% off of all of your orders. So anyway, let's get back into today's video. So the first thing that we're going to be talking about in today's video is Jody Morris, because that was the first signing that we did make yesterday. He is now officially our manager. And the assistant manager will be Ed Brand. He did have some experience with Chelsea under-18s. So Jody Morris, it is confirmed that he did sign a 2.5-year deal with us. Let's hope he does stay for that long, because normally the pattern that we have, we never keep managers for longer than a season. Ben Garner, we had him for only a season. Scott Lindsay, we didn't even have him for half of a season. And Jody Morris is a decent manager. I've seen some of the stuff that he's done with Chelsea as an assistant manager. So hopefully he can do decent with us, because we are going to need it. And since we are pushing for the playoffs, maybe even automatic promotion, I reckon he will be the right manager for it. So some of the stuff that Jody Morris done in May 2018, he managed to get Derby into the Championship playoff finals against Fulham, I think it was. If I can remember correctly, I think it was 1-0. But yeah, they did lose that game, but either way, he made it to, with Derby in the Championship playoff final, which is good. And then in 2019, he was with Frank Lampard once again, and got with Chelsea in 2019 and managed to qualify for the Champions League. So around 1 o'clock yesterday, we did start seeing some news about Swindon trying to sign Peterborough winger Kyle Corbett. The only stuff that I do know about him this season, I think he only had one appearance at Peterborough in League One. He's had some experience at Chelsea Academy, Barcelona Academy. Personally, I wouldn't think he'll be the right signing, because obviously I don't think he would have had the time to play anyway, because we have Johnny Williams, we have Charlie Austin up front anyway. But then again, if he is in League One making an appearance and then coming down to League Two, he could be different, but personally I wouldn't take him. But yeah, we did end up not signing him anyway, so yeah. So after the news with Kyle Corbett, we did start hearing some news. Apparently Johnny Williams was close to either going to Hibs or Aberdeen. In my opinion, Johnny Williams is a good player. He's our top scorer so far. So it was going to look very likely that he was going to go to one of the teams. But then Hibs, for some reason, then that's when we started hearing less about the news. So then, obviously, I think it was just down to Aberdeen now. They put a bid in, Swindon rejected it, and now Johnny Williams is staying. And then that was when we made our first player signing of the day, Fraser Blake Tracy. Yes, he is already at the club, but he was supposed to be on loan from Burton, but now we have signed him permanently. So yeah, I am really happy with that news. In my opinion, he's one of our key defenders. So yeah, he's developing really well. It is an amazing decision for him to try and get him to stay with us. It is a good decision. And then 4 o'clock. That's when we got rid of our first player of the deadline day. Angus MacDonald, our captain, has signed for Aberdeen. Yeah, he was key in our defence, but then there was a few games where he was a bit dodgy. So yeah, he was there for 6 months, and now he's gone to Aberdeen. And then around 9:30, we did start hearing some news about Malachi Fagan-Walcott. It would have been so, in my opinion, there's loads of other defenders out there, but he would have been key, especially with McDonald going. Then with a few minutes until the end of the transfer window, This one really shocked me, but the Swindon announced the return of Joe Tomlinson. So if you don't know who he is a defender who did play with us last season. He did get a goal with us against Exeter, which we did end up losing 2-1 in that game. But yeah, in my opinion, he was actually decent. It would have been good if he did stay with us longer. But for this deal, he is on loan again. So yeah, let's see how he goes with us for this season. But then the last bit of transfer news was at half midnight when we did announce the signing of Dylan Kadji. Now, I'm going to be honest, I've never heard of him in my life. But then I did look into it, and apparently he was a promising young player who was at Bristol Rovers at the time, and now he's with us for a short-term deal. And he also did score on his debut against Wycombe in the EFL Trophy last year in their 3-1 win. And that was only after 7 minutes, so if he could do that at Swindon, that would be amazing. So it is a good reason that we did sign him, because obviously we are lacking midfielders at the moment. We've got Morgan Roberts, we've got Ronan Darcy, Saidu Khan, Jake Kane. But yeah, now we've got Kadji. He's definitely not going to be reserves. He's probably going to be it's going to be a rotational player. So that's what I think anyway. I've never seen him play before, so he might play on his debut against Newport on Saturday. We'll just have to wait and see. So guys, that is the end of another video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and it'll mean a lot if we do reach that. And once again, make sure to check out W Energy's products in the link in the description. If you do want to consider buying some of their stuff, make sure to use code CHILL19 at checkout to get 10% off. So anyway, that's enough from me. See you all in the next one. You know what to do, chill.